This is the fourth part of chapter 7, that is profit and loss, discount and tax, and in this part we are going to continue with the rest of exercise 7b. So let's start with question number 9. 2/3 of a consignment was sold at a profit of 5% and the remainder at a loss of 2%. If the total profit was rupees 4,000, find the value at which the consignment was purchased. So let us assume that the cost price of the consignment is rupees X. So selling price of 2/3 of the consignment is rupees 2/3 2/3 into X plus 5% of X. So inside the bracket what we'll have is 105x divided by 100. If I reduce it further, we will have 21x by 20. So in the next step we have written it as 2/3 into 21x by 20, which is equals to 42x by 60. Similarly, selling price of 1/3 of the consignment is rupees 1/3 into, it is sold at a loss of 2%. So we have written it as x minus 2% of x. So if I solve it further, it will be 100x minus 2x divided by 100, which is 98x by 100. So 1/3 into 98x by 100 is equals to 98x by 300. So the selling price of the total consignment is rupees 42x by 60 plus 98x by 300. So taking the LCM as 300, we will have 200x plus 98x, which will give us 308x by 300. Now in the question it was mentioned that the total profit is rupees 4,000 on the whole consignment. So selling price minus cost price equals to profit. So 308x by 300 minus x equals to 4,000. Taking the LCM as 300, in the numerator we will have 308x minus 300x equals to 4,000. So 8x equals to 4,000 into 300. Therefore x equals to 4,000 into 300 divided by 8, which is rupees 1,50,000. Question number 11. A man buys a piece of land for rupees 3,84,000. He sells 2/5 of it at a loss of 6%. At what gain percent should he sell the remaining piece of land to gain 10% on the whole? So cost price of the piece of land is given as 3,84,000. So selling price of the 2/5 of the land at a loss of 6% is 2/5 of the cost price, which is 3,84,000 into 100 minus 6 by 100, which is equals to 2/5 into 3,84,000 into 94 by 100. If we solve it, we will get the amount as 1,44,384. Now we don't know that at what gain percent has he sold the remaining 3/5 of the land. So let us assume that the gain percent on 3/5 of the land is x%. So selling price is rupees 3/5 into cost price, which is 3,84,000 into 100 plus x by 100. So if I solve it further, this 100 and this 2 zeros will get cancelled, and this 5 will get cancelled with 3840. So what is remaining is rupees 2304 into 100 plus x. Now in the question it was given that the profit or gain on the whole transaction was 10%. So selling price of the whole land is equals to 100 plus 10 by 100 into cost price, that is 110 by 100 into 3,84,000, which is 4,22,400. Now the selling price of 2/5 of the land was 1,44,384 plus the selling price of the 3/5 of the land, that is this equation, 2304 into 100 plus x is equal to 4,22,400. Now this 1,44,384 will be taken on the other side, so it will get subtracted, and in the left hand side we will multiply this 2304 into 100, which will give us 2,30,400 plus 2304 into x, which is 2304x, is equal to this amount. So in the next step we will have 2304x equals to, on subtraction, the value, the answer will be 2,78,016. Now bring this 2,30,400 on the other side. So again it will get subtracted. So 2304 x equals to 47,616. Therefore x equals to 47,616 divided by 2304, which is equals to 22/3%. Now moving on to question number 13. A chair was sold for rupees 2142 at a gain of 5%. At what price it should have been sold to gain 10%? So selling price is given, gain percent is given. First let us find out the cost price. So cost price of the chair at a gain of 5% is 100 divided by 100 plus 5 into 2142. By solving this, we get that the cost price of the chair is rupees 2040. Now let us find out the selling price of the chair when it is sold at 10% gain. So selling price of the chair when it is gaining 10% is 100 plus 10 by 100 into 2040, which is equals to rupees 2244, that is 2244 rupees. Question number 15. A shopkeeper sold 2 fans at rupees 1980 each. On one he gained 10%, while on the other he lost 10%. Calculate the gain or loss percent on the whole transaction. So selling price of each fan is rupees 1980 or 1980. So let us find out the cost price of the fan when he gains 10%. So which is equals to 100 divided by 100 plus 10 into 1980. So 100 divided by 110 into 1980, that is equals to rupees 1800. Again, sorry, this is going to be the cost price. By mistake I've written it as selling price. So cost price of another fan at 10% loss, that is 100 divided by 100 minus 10 into 1980, which is 100 by 90 into 1980 is equals to rupees 2200. Now cost price of the 2 fans is equals to rupees 1800 plus 2200 is equals to rupees 4000. And as it was mentioned in the question that the selling price of the 2 fan is rupees 1980 each. So the selling price of 2 fan is 1980 into 2, which is rupees 3960. As we can see that the cost price, that the selling price is less than the cost price, that means it is a loss. So loss equals to rupees 4000 minus 3960, which is rupees 40. Therefore, the loss percent is loss divided by CP into 100, that is 40 divided by 4000 into 100, which is equals to 1%. Question number 17. By selling 45 lemons for rupees 40, a man loses 20%. How many should he sell for rupees 24 to gain 20% on the transaction? So for 45 lemons, what is the selling price? Rupees 40. And it is said that he is having a loss of 20%. So let us find out the cost price of 45 lemons. Okay, that is 100 divided by 100 minus 20 into 40. That is the selling price. So 100 by 80 into 40, which is equals to rupees 50. So cost price of 1 lemon, this was the cost price of 45 lemons. So cost price of 1 lemon is equals to rupees 50 by 45. That is equals to rupees 10 by 9. Let us assume that the man sells X number of lemons at rupees 24 to gain 20% on the transaction. So we can write it as 100 plus 20 by 100 into 10x by 9 is equals to rupees 24. That is the gain percent into the cost price of 1 lemon. So the cost price of the this X number of lemons, which should be equal to rupees 24. Now solving this, we will get 120 by 100 into 10x by 9 equals to 24. Keep the 10x on the left hand side and bring all other numbers to the right hand side, which will be 24 into 100 into 9 divided by 120. So solving this further, we will get that 10x equals to 180. Therefore, x equals to 180 divided by 10, which is equals to 18 lemons. Therefore, we can tell that by selling 18 lemons, he can sell 18 lemons at rupees 24 to gain 20% on the transaction. Question number 19. A man sold a toaster at a profit of 10%. Had he purchased it for 5% less and sold it for rupees 56 more, he could have gained 25%. For how much did he buy it? So let the cost price of the toaster be rupees X. So the selling price at 10% profit will be rupees 100 plus 10 by 100 into cost price, that is 110x by 100, which is equals to rupees 11x by 10. The new cost price is rupees, it is said that if we would have bought at 5% less, so the new cost price is rupees x minus 5% of x, that is 95x by 100. So if I reduce it further, it will be rupees 19x by 20. So the new selling price at a gain of 25% will be 100 plus 25 by 100 into 19x by 20. That is equals to 125 by 100 into 19x by 20. This will give us rupees 19x by 16. So this is my new selling price. As in the question, it was said that if we sold it at 25% gain, okay, if you would have sold it for rupees 56 more, he would have gained 25%. For that purpose, we have found out the selling price. So according to the question, old selling price minus 56 is my new selling price. So old selling price was how much? 11x by 10. This will be minus 56. This is minus 56. By mistake, again I have written it as plus 56. Okay, this is minus 56 equals to 19x by 16. So 19x. So let us keep this 19x by 16 on one side, and we will subtract 11x by 10, which is equals to 56. So taking the LCM as 80, in the numerator we will have 95x minus 88x equals to 56. Therefore 7x equals to 56 into 80, and x equals to 56 into 80 by 7, that is equals to 640 is my answer. So that's all for this part. Thank you.